Fragrance campaign routinely present freedom and love. Miss Dior participate within this cultural formation. Yet critical issue emerges regarding this ideological reproduction, its visual and narrative organization sustain gender hierarchy. Through bodily fragmentation, male positioning, and love consumption align. Together, they suggest ambivalent conceptual effects that femininity appears empowered yet remains instrumentalized. Agency is secured through domination over men, and love becomes a normative organizing principle. Accordingly, this advertisement operates paradoxically. Its performance liberation discursively while containing it materially, collapsing subjectivity into commodity meaning. We now introduce the conceptual framework guiding the interpretation. First is Jean Baudrillard, theorizing commodity as circulating signs, value exceed material utility, becoming symbolic exchange. Objects function as coded meaning structures, organizing desire through sign system. Perfume thus operates as symbolic identity formation, is produced belonging through encoded representational value. Second is Rosalind Gill, situating autonomy within market-based condition. Agency become aestheticized, requiring continuous self-work in neoliberalism. Empowerment is expressed through consumption-driven alignments. Choice become individualized, naturalized, and depoliticalized. Therefore, the body becomes symbolic feature, preparing femininity for emotional discipline. Male presence redirect apparent freedom into heterosexual relational orientation framework. Consumption completes subject formation, linking love to perfume as value. As advertisement repeatedly isolate back, neck, and legs, such segmentation displays embodied wholeness, minimizing subjective presence. As flower cover bare skin, the body becomes a sign object, accumulating values through symbolic circulation, through which femininity is stabilized as recognizable code to align with commodity desire, circulation, and discipline. This symbolic naturalization prepares the ground for emotional aestheticization. Tears then appear in refined composition, transforming pain into visually pleasing sentiment. As Gill suggests, such effect appears voluntary yet remain an expected performance, stabilizing femininity as emotionally available and compliant. This emotional scripting subsequently extends into a broader scenic economy. Wells, blossoms, and saturated color integrated body and feeling into unified display. This motif turns sentiment into consumable form, completing aesthetic enclosure. Emotional intensity becomes requirements rather than extra, securing femininity through continuous aesthetic self-performance. Here, femininity is rendered as symbolic currency, its significance emerges through aesthetic legibility. The female body emerges as stylized sign, facilitating consumption.
The advertisement constructs an illusion of feminine freedom. Scenic landscapes suggest autonomy and self-exploration. Yet this visual freedom remains narratively unsettled. It deliberately lacks any substantive direction. The male figure's entrance breaks this fragile autonomy. He immediately adjusts the narrative entire track. Her solitary gaze transforms into a relational dynamic. Her voice, "Wake up!" strategically questions the audience. We are positioned to share the male's perspective. His subjectivity defines the scene's meaning. Male presence ultimately provides narrative resolution. Female autonomy is incorporated and subdued. The spectacle of freedom was merely a pretext. The model represents a specific ideal of successful womanhood. She displays beauty, intense emotion, and a form of freedom. Yet her narrative world remains centered on romantic fulfillment. The phrase, "and you?" functions as a powerful personal invocation. Miss Dior perfume is transformed into a symbolic object. It operates as both proof of love and the key to identity. Consumer action is represented as a path to becoming. This constructs a classic post-feminist consumer subject. Female empowerment is redefined through specific choices. Ultimately, Value is achieved through romance and purchase. Miss Dior's advertisement ostensibly champions female autonomy, yet its visual language reinforces the traditional male gaze. The female form is fragmented and aestheticized. She continues to function as a primary visual object. The ad conceals persistent structural gender hierarchies, while disguising modern consumerist discipline. The advertisement ultimately markets empowerment mythology, while maintaining patriarchal control mechanisms. Advertising sells more than products, it sells reality. It directs our behavior and forges invisible cages. Its ultimate power is shaping our consciousness. It defines a worthwhile life as natural fact. Recognize this system to reclaim autonomy. Do not just see, always question why.